Be ready, 5 seconds. The situation is that Delhi in many ways is a sui generis situation. It is both the capital city of India and also a big cosmopolitan city, and it is one of the major engines of growth insofar as economic activity is concerned. What has happened over a period of time is that because there has been a large influx of populations from rural areas, semi rural areas, Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities in Delhi, there has been a fairly substantial amount of unauthorized building activity. There have been encroachments resulting in a situation that, on account of directives from the Delhi High Court and the Supreme Court, a process of sealing and demolitions commenced. The then government in 2006 deemed it fit to bring a law which would provide protection against the sealing and demolition. These laws were passed on an annual basis. To deal with these problems of encroachment on public land, growth of slums, unauthorized colonies, and commercialization of residential areas, there were attempts made by the previous governments. But these attempts, considering the nature of the problem and the extent of the problems, were small and modest, and the problem remained largely unaddressed. I must introduce a word of caution here. Sir, issues relating to the growth of slums and unauthorized colonies, or for that matter encroachments, cannot be dealt through inhuman orders or mass demolition and sealing. Therefore, the then government thought it fit to bring in a law to provide protection against such activities for 1 year. This protection was approved by the House year after year. From 2011, 3 years extensions were sought. We were hoping that the governments of the day would address the issue of unauthorized colonies in a systematic way because when influx of populations took place, a large number of people came in for a variety of reasons. Maybe because of the poverty of our policies, people started just occupying available land, cutting colonies, and making those available. This is because otherwise the population of Delhi, which is vulnerable, would be liable for sealing, demolitions, and displacements. In addition, the final stages of notifying the Master Plan 2041 have been reached. DDA and MCD are also required to adopt measures to finalize norms, policy guidelines, feasible strategies for making orderly arrangements to deal with the problem of encroachments and unauthorized colonies. My ministry, the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, has been in dialogue with the stakeholders to monitor the progress and different actions taken under the Act. Therefore, I come before the House to seek approval to extend this protection by another 3 years. I would like to start by thanking the members who have spoken on this bill. Whilst lending their support to the bill that is before us, they have also made some suggestions. Many of these suggestions are already under consideration. Given the limitations of time, I will respond to the suggestions I have heard. I would also like to share with the members that the master plan, which I said is at the stage of finalization, will affect those who are living in the unauthorized colonies.